Good evening, friends. Hello, Baking Copter. Sup to you as well. Hope you're feeling better. Actually, well, it's got ominous. I wasn't expecting that. They wanted me to push a button. I pushed a button. But hi, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Hope you had a good Sunday. What's up, Silver Mike? Go to WhatsApp as well. I'm not subbed to Smite. Aww. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Yeah, man, it's been an eventful couple of hours, I guess. I was pretty busy today, and then okay, you know what? This is kind of distracting. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit continue, and then I'm gonna pause once we're in there, because that rumbling is like driving me nuts.
Sometimes when you find a place,
I'm not doing my preamble.
Overflowing with humanity.
Don't worry.
With life. With joy. With family. With struggle. Flames that burn so brightly, they can still be seen as dancing shadows. Hundreds, thousands of years later. And then other places are not like that.
All right. Yes, hello, hi. Okay, so today we actually, oh man, we went out and looked at a house that we had seen online and really liked it. And we put an offer on it. So it's kind of a long shot. Because we still haven't finished selling this house, so it's like a contingency offer. Yeah, and I'm guessing they'll probably get some more enticing straight up offers, but there is a chance that our search could be over before it even really begins in earnest. So yeah, hopefully. It's a really nice house. It's really nice. I liked it, my wife liked it, the kids liked it, so yeah, hopefully. But if not, you know, we got plenty of time to find another one of its like, so. Yeah, man. Feels like today was super eventful, because there was that, and there was a bunch of stuff associated with that. A new guy started at work, who's going to be helping me with one of our big projects, and so we had a welcome lunch for him. And it's funny, actually, in the morning, we were talking about board games on one of the Discords I'm in, and then I brought that board game chat back to our Discord, and then during lunch, completely without my influence, we started talking about board games with my coworkers. So I've had a lot of board games on my mind today. But you know what else? You know what else has also been on my mind that I've really been wanting to do? I wanted so badly last night to start playing Star Traders Frontiers again, because they are constantly updating that game. And I was in the middle of doing something last night. I might have been watching Red Letter Media. I've been watching a ton of their videos. I've been watching like all of their best of the worst videos. Yeah, I think I was doing something while I was winding down for bed, and I noticed on Steam's like the library homepage, there was yet another update for Star Traders Frontier, and I started looking through it, and I started looking through the update before that one, the update before that one. I was like, man, I really want to play this game again. So I installed it, but like I knew myself well enough to know I wouldn't be able to stay up to really get anywhere in it. So I have it installed. I'm like, oh, I want to play it, but I also want to play Stellaris. So it's one of those delicate balance things. What's up, Lozier High? Marwal, Le Retro Spiso. Oh, Star Traders Frontiers. I reinstalled it yesterday, but I didn't actually get a chance to play it, and now I'm trying to figure out when I can find a time to play it that I won't also feel bad about not playing Stellaris, because I really like playing Stellaris too. So I'm in a very space mood right now. Why play that when you can play the horribly broken Nemesis DLC for Star? What's broken about it? Because I've been playing it, and I haven't gotten like super far into this into this game or anything, but I haven't noticed anything. What's up, Toast? Good to see you tonight. But yeah, I'm all on space games right now. I want to be playing Stellaris. I want to be playing Star Traders Frontiers. I want to be playing this. Unfortunately, we are. That's good. Must be the Mars helicopter getting you into a NASA mood. Oh, and I'm so very proud of myself. I was promoted to officer in my Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes guild. Because obviously, I am so very qualified for that. You need a leader of peoples on the internet, you come to this guy. Actually, it's just because I'm West Coast and I can stay up later than them. Not play the recent update. They overhauled the way population works. I think there's a hard cap now. It means, yeah, I can't even pronounce that. No longer great. I actually really like what they did with planets. Yeah, never mind. No congratulations needed. None sought. Don't worry. But no, what they did, they changed it so instead of just being like a kind of, I think it was a roughly linear progression of for population, it levels off. So when your planet is just developing, it actually develops a lot faster. And it does actually develop a lot faster, and I'm loving that because now I can colonize planets and they get going almost immediately. But they will level off as they increase in population. So yeah, the end result is you're not gonna get those like planets with like 100 population or something insane. PopCap is universal. Habitat Empires, Shafter, Ring World, solid. Don't need to expand. Well, I haven't gotten that far, so I haven't seen how it plays out. But the other thing they did is they added industrial districts, and those are great because now all of a sudden you don't need to build special buildings that take up a slot to produce consumer goods or alloy, and that means you can get alloy production going really fast, and you can crank out ships at a blistering pace in the early game. And enslave your neighbors, which is exactly what I've done as basically the mirror universe Terran Empire. But it's interesting because now it's more of a balance. Like it used to be like I always had like infinite minerals and I never had to worry about food. But I was always kind of struggling for consumer goods and alloys. And now I don't have to worry about those, but I'm running low on minerals for stuff like building outposts and stations and stuff. So, all in turn means you need to min-max plans now because PopCap is empire-wide. If you're suffering on ally production, but I hope you can shift things around. Again, it seems to be working out pretty well so far. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where you've read these complaints, but like, yeah, I'm okay right now. So, and also I really like the other stuff that espionage is pretty cool. Espionage is pretty neat. Feudal empire is brokenly strong. You can offload the expansion to your subsectors. I'm not even gonna pretend I know what those words mean because I am not that deep into the game. But yeah. Anyway, I tell you what. Let's get back to this game. We're on a windswept rocky moon. There can't be anything here, can there? So we found the Sculptor's Moon. Way down yonder, which is apparently where the god statues for the Emperor's graveyard came from. So yeah. This moon is barely habitable, mistress. It seems unlikely it was ever occupied. Yeah, let's research rock. Perhaps something happened? What could have happened to do this, mistress? The soil here is rock dust. The air is no more than backwash. Oh, gross. Nothing's ever grown here. The whole concept of backwash is repulsive to me. I hate it. An overturned cart. It's just like the one on the dig site where we met Sia. Of course there's an inscription. There's always an inscription, just above the dust. Oh my god, it's upside down. I hate you. Just flip it over. Symbols look new to me. Mistress. Cart is upside down? Right, of course. Okay. Okay, that's a great little moment. Alright. What? we do? Oh man, I would love to confirm do. That one's gonna drive me crazy. What we do is forever. I believe you're correct with do. Yes! Yes! What we do is forever. Wow, that's super depressing. Super depressing thing to find on a minecart. I've got a good feeling about that. No. No, I really don't, actually. Do we have any new solvable ones? I think we do. Oh, no, the wrong button. Okay, back to inscriptions. Solve-able inscriptions. Let's start here. Okay, we are what we do. On the mosaic floor in the burned tower. Oh, did I? Wow, okay, apparently I never got anywhere with this one. Let's see. Water in here? Water was... Not sure about that. Means the things made there last forever, not they're going to be working there forever. Could be wrong though. I don't know. I'm so used to depressing inscriptions on like labor tools and devices. It's like, okay, that's not give. It's similar to give though. Yeah, that can't be right. That doesn't make sense. I don't think many's right either. Seeing is and was, maybe give and gave, maybe. Okay. I think act... It's solvable now that we have act. So that has to be involved somehow. Oh, I didn't even see... Are many homes? Maybe... This one is tough. Oh my god, finally. Oh, that was tough. Okay, so it's part of give, but it has another little element on the front. So probably gift. Gift of water was given for many. It's home with a circle. Gift of water was given for many. Symbol for blessing could be moons, since you have to live on moons in the nebula. No, wrong button. How you doing that? Alright, silver effigy. Pray and love your people. Cool. Smudged metal lantern on... Trace from the sculptor's moon. Our parents cannot take us away. And battered sculpture of the reaching god from the withering palace. Temples will open again. Sorry, the temples will open again. All right. There we go. Working hard to solve the riddles of Relpka. I wonder how many people it took to carve one statue. One artist working alone for years? Or an army of workers? Oh, here's some. What do we got? This is a broken silver jug. Dating from the earliest days of the nebula? The inside is heavily stained. Must have belonged to a heavy drinker. And there's something etched in here around the rim. Please keep me full. I'll be a monkey's uncle. And when artist was Rolkba in a previous life. I think this is I think the first one might be lower because it's raised with a negative. Raise your something. Worth is in there, but I think that's too small. I think it's part of a bigger word. Could end without. Maybe lift? I think there's probably another something in the middle. Kill Space Ninja crack. No. I think that's part of the word. Go somewhere in here. Hello, Nemrin. Good evening. Glad you're here. Oh, okay. I was wrong. I can add my translation for out to my dictionary now. Time for me to fire up the oven and forget lit for 3 hours. Raise your... That's a really long phrase. Raise your... I mean, the only thing that makes sense is goblet. And... Oh... It's like... Huh? This song might be wrong. Oh god. Hi. Hello, library man. Thank you. Raise your 40 and pour it out for me. I'm not sure song is right, because it looks like the verb form of song. Raise your goblet and poke just means you drink fuck. Raise your goblet and... Oh! Cry out. I think it's got to be cry out. I think that's correct. So do I. It comes from the same source as the shell necklace, the one we discovered on the hideout moon. It should help us work out where to look for it. Good. Cool. This is people like Pink's Raise Your Glass. Any more? Please? Around here somewhere? I thought this place was used by sculptors. I was expecting artist commune, not whatever this is. Metal rail. A track. Were they quarrying? Mining? Or just carrying away the spare rock from the carvings? Question. It is banger. It is indeed a banger. Here. It's an opening. It will be dark down there, mistress. Try not to trip over your feet. Which makes 6 go
The wind
first.
died as we entered the tunnel.
Spending long days in the adjective mines. It opens up ahead.
The
Indeed,
air
mistress.
was ice cold and smelled of rust. Then we came out into a wide open space.
This is cool.
Through all the murky dark, I could make out shapes, clinging like spiders to the rock.
What's up, Guinea Prince? I'm Simple Man. I see Heaven's Ball being played. I'm Mistress and preparing to hop us onto the channel. Welcome! We are a couple streams into this. This is our 5th stream, I think? So we've been quite a few places. What's up, house? Oh man, there's quite a bit to check out here. Mistress, the chasm in the rock appears extremely deep. Proceed with caution. I was planning on launching myself into it, actually. Great, so if we could open these, it might tell us what this place was for, but they're nailed shut. I haven't seen construction like this before. Maybe the cratered moon with the ramps. The site is older than the Empire, mistress. Older than Eox, at least. How can you tell? The materials and joinery appear complex, metal interlaced with stone and clay. Significant engineering skills must have been lost. That's actually really interesting. We knew knowledge had been lost. I mean, look at you. But I do wonder where it all went. Oh, I'm not. No, I'm not doing that. Not yet, anyway. There will be time for clamoring later. The Ort game was really short and made you sad. Aw. Ramps. You noticed? Of course I noticed. Exactly like the turret we saw before. On the cratered moon with the ramps. They must be from a similar period. Box-like structures. Could be anything, really. A control room? Ramps means robots. This place wasn't made for people at all. That would make sense, mistress. Humans are forever burying us. A little bit bitter, are we? Do they use robots to make sculptures? Do robots do that kind of thing, 6? After fashion, mistress. Hang on, this is interesting. What do you mean, after a fashion? They could reproduce structures from internal representation, mistress. They're less good than humans at holding chisels and reaching up. Do you think robots made the sculpture on Meerzi? No, mistress, I do not. The carving of that statue is frankly average. Oh my god, 6. Any chance there's still some robots here? We could ask them what they were doing. There is every chance, mistress. I was buried on Eox for some considerable time and did not impair my functionality. Let's check out the control panel. Yep. Position with a view out over the chasm. We've seen this design before. These are for robots. Any inscriptions? None. I would have expected something. No doubt whoever used the panel knew what it was, mistress. Let's try turning it on. See if it still works. And if it does, and it causes this chamber to collapse, who would make a control panel like that? Really sick. A mining operation relying on explosive charges? Oh, if that happens, you can hop us out. Actually, you can't, because we don't have line of sight on the ship. Yeah. Just do it. Mistress? Very well, mistress. Let me see. Yes, I comprehend. Wait, where did you go? Interesting. Okay. The controller requires me to stay in proximity to it, mistress. Otherwise, it will reset. Why? Why would a robot need to guard a bridge control like that? It is not tiring, thankfully. Alright, well, hang on. This one's been broken open. Yeah, stay there for a bit. Take a powder. The wiring's been ripped out. Why would someone do that? To make it work or to stop it from working? Alright. Anything else in here? I'll be right back. Alright, let me see if that cart is anything. I suppose a robot could push a cart along a rail easily enough. The whole place could have been operated automatically. Where this place was doing. Yep, there's an inscription, alright. Just above the dust. Please recognize this is upside down. I know. What's up, Manic? Final Fantasy on hold. Okay. Oh wow, I missed a bunch of chat. Okay, hang on a sec. Fear of Heights house? Funny thing to come back all of a sudden. Wooden boxes never before seen. I'm only like 30 minutes of playtime out of work game, but got 10. Aw. Hopefully they end up making something of like greater scope. Impressed with how many variations on the dialogue lines this has? Really? Okay, that's pretty cool to hear. Also, I wanted to mention this before I completely forget. This I'm drinking tonight is Cherry Blossom Pinot Noir. That's the brand, Cherry Blossom. It has the most like interesting, like rich sweetness to it. I really love this stuff. It was good before, but we got that wine aerator that makes the wine bubble as you pour it, and it's like so much better now. Been super terrified of heights for a long time. Yeah, I've always disliked heights. I've always had a natural fear of them. Never like ladders or anything. From when you're a kid and fell off the top bunk. I don't even know why. I have no idea why I have a fear of heights. Okay, anyway, so is Final Fantasy on hold for now. So the thing is, we finished the Sky Castle. And according to my research, we are anywhere from 15 to 20 levels behind where we actually need to be to finish the Temple of Fiends. It's just, and we tried, we gave it a try, and Lich beat the shit out of us. Lich killed everybody except one person. So yeah, the thing is, this all mage party, their weakness is bosses, and the Temple of Fiends has 6 bosses in a row. So yeah, it's gonna take some work. There's no way, I can't just sit down and be like, we're finishing Temple of Fiends tonight. No, it's not gonna work. It's gonna require grinding. And I don't really want to stream grinding when we could be streaming other stuff. So I'm going to do some grinding off stream in my own time. And when I'm ready to finish Final Fantasy, whenever that is, we'll come back to it. And we'll do one night and we'll finish it. And that's it. So yeah, Final Fantasy is on hold until it's actually possible for me to beat the game. So yeah, Ve Victus indeed. Help me, kind sir. I just become wine snob. Do you have any idea? This wine is like $3. I don't drink expensive wine. I'm not sure I've ever bought a wine for myself that was more than like $10. This peasant has an inscription. It's a subscription service for wines. You tell them what you like, and they send you a selection of wines to try. Rate those in the next month's selections based on your feedback. That sounds cool. I think I would enjoy that a lot. Because then we could probably, because my wife likes really sweet wines, and I like reds. So we could probably get them in those veins. In vino veritas. Snobby trust fund DX girlfriend told me never pay more than $12 for wine. Oh God, did I actually turn into a wine snob and not realize it? Just proof of the box the wine came in if it's so cheap. I can't. I swear to God, I like right hand to God, it's a $3 bottle of wine, but I will cop to this. It's in my wine cooler. I have a wine cooler in my kitchen. So. I know, okay? Believe me, the house buying experience right now reminds me every day how close I am to the guillotine. All right, I make no pretenses. Look, day is for work, okay? And we've confirmed days. That's good. The day is for work. Just remind the kids in the hall skit with the super sarcastic guy being sworn in. Oh no, I'd never lie, not to God. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. Yellowtail's red. I like Barefoot. Barefoot has really good sweet wines. Their Riesling and their Moscato are really, really good. If you like sweet wines. We do, so. At least you're not drinking American piss water, aka beer. I will only drink Japanese beers. I'm not a beer person. I don't seek beer out, but I discovered that I really like Japanese beers and not much else. So, spending more on wine accessories than actual wine. Drinking some Fremont Dark Star Imperial Oatmeal Stout right now is super good. Wow. How about cider? You know, I've never had cider. Never really had cider. Wait for when Otis starts streaming from a wingback chair next to a space heater like a true $3 wine snob. Well, when I move, that's gonna have. It's gonna be the perfect opportunity to set up that whole like, all that opulent bullshit. Oh, just the weeaboo of beer. I've never had cider. At least not that I remember. Micro distilling is also yes, yeah. Wineaboo. The day is for work. Finished. This place made sculptures. This doesn't seem right. We also got some smashed crates. Here's something. An iron candle holder. Looks like it dates from ancient times. Oil burning. Glass is the sort they blow on Elbereth. And there's an inscription. Right side up this time. Oh, wait. I have had Angry Orchard. It's good. I like Angry Orchard. You can think it sucks all you want. I like it. Poos fight when this. Ooh, this one might be more complicated than this. This is now. Maybe a bit pricey for you, $80 a month for 4 bottles. Oh yeah, that's way. Oh my god, that's way out of my price range. What if this is now? Now I see the light. There's a lot of symbols. I think it must say now. Now I see everything. Right? Yep. That's cool. Yes, please, somebody volunteer to organize the next community night. We need a volunteer, unless you guys just want to pass over May. Comes in the same size as the broken jug I found here earlier. This should help us locate the unknown, extremely ancient site. Yeah, somebody do the thing. I ain't doing it. If anything, I'm going to delegate more stuff. I was thinking actually about delegating someone to organize multiplayer nights. Like just a dedicated like multiplayer wrangler to find out what people have and what they want to play, and then just tell me, hey, this Friday, play We Need to Go Deeper. Hey, this Friday, play Risk of Rain 2. How about Quake 3 Arena? I would actually be down for that. Something are free. What's a symbol for robots? It's the symbol, it's the word for robot with an extra thing. Oh, and ooh, this could be slaves. Because this is contained in masters. Assuming I'm right about masters. Could still change my mind, but slaves are free? I think there have always been slaves in the Nebula. One way or another. Guess you organize it. Anyone who wants to organize it, post in next game on Discord. And then I will arbitrarily pick one of you. Wow, that's a lot of inscription. Inscription of prodigious size. Your work, something rivers. Dominions, 5 months. Really simple to do, just don't mandate a vote of Panzer General, Fancy General, and Star General. I know most of these words, I can guess the others, or they got some elements in common. Your work makes... Oh, this could be big. Your work makes rivers flow? Does that mean the rivers are artificial? Multiplayer Crusader Kings 3 then? Why would robots want motivational slogans? It's a really good question, actually. Almost closed. But stuck on something. Oh god, Aaliyah, this is a terrible idea. Oh my god, you're an idiot. An annotated nebula map dating from the earliest days of the nebula. It doesn't have anything printed inside the gap between 3 rivers. I'd say this comes from the same source, the candle holder and the broken jug. A new find should be helpful in pinning down where those were made. This should help us work out where to look for the site. Big mystery hole. Not Free Fighter? What happened? No, what happened? Yeah, big mystery hole, stick your hand in it. Not... God. Hard to imagine how this was built. This place must have been quite an operation in its time. All this for statues? We're missing something. And yes, there is a new Mad Max coming. They haven't started shooting it yet, but it's going to be about Furiosa, I think.
Once, I'd found a hangar underground on Elbereth.
Yeah, set to start filming in 2022. Six! I hear you, mistress. Okay, hang on one sec before I let it go. Since I've been playlisting your series anyway, do you want me to make them public? I think you can post playlists made by... Yeah, give it a try. Give it a try. I just had a thought, actually. Lodra High, before you do any more work on that, let me get up with you later on Discord. I have a thought for you. Haven't been able to catch any streams of this. Man, it looks so fascinating. Whole rebuilding entire language aspects, it's really cool. This is super, super cool. We're basically in this mysterious nebula that like very few people have bothered to explore or chart, and we're looking for these different archaeological sites. And like the more artifacts you find, the more it narrows down their location. Like this one we know pretty much precisely where it is, but not how to get there, obviously. This one, this unknown ancient site, we're still narrowing down as we find more stuff. And then we're getting the story based on the nature of the ruins themselves and the inscriptions they bear. There goes 6. Oh, cool. Okay, sweet. I still cannot reach you, mistress. The iron cart has moved, but there is a gap I cannot jump. Can't you hop her over the gap? Is there an eye? I cannot hop her without an eye. I am not magical. Easy. Please do not go off exploring again. You think I'm going back to the ship? Are you insane? Let's go over here. Look what we did, 6. It looks like a beetle. I hope we didn't smash whatever was inside. Too badly, anyway. Well, I guess we did smash one of the crates, and that's where we found the candle holder, didn't we? Have we found Cthulhu? No, we haven't. Eek! Wait there, 6. If I lose sight of you, mistress, I will return to the ship. Just don't look down, Leah. This isn't Elbereth. This is a Mars Volta stream. Perfect. The rails continue up there, but there's no way I can jump that gap. The broken panel we found in the turret must have controlled the second walkway. I wonder why it was destroyed. Mistress, come back. Oh, Mistress, I miss you.
A narrow shelf of rock jutting from the chasm wall.
That area up there is pretty detailed. I wonder if there is a way up there.
Grey buildings watched me with empty eyes.
Wait, there's more control panels in here. Some symbols on them. I don't know, I was under the impression the game was in the giant itch.io bundle. Turns out no. I mean, it does seem like the kind of game that would be. It does seem a bit similar to the ones in it. But yeah. It's totally worth picking up on its own, though. I'm enjoying this immensely. So I think this is actually, we can... Wait, really? Oh, I bet it's mustn't. I bet that word is mustn't. Another long way, I'm sure it translates as hope. Yeah, yeah. Because the negative of cannot, so it's must not. We must not lose hope. Panels seem different. They've been sliced open. Like someone wanted to get at the wiring. Someone with fingers. Well, why would anyone live here? This place is terrible. Just to work? What if Renba was here? She's so flat. If I can get my hand in under here. Got it. And if I twist here, I think that's going to hold. All right, so what about this one? Ah, all right, I made a path over to the upper area. Cool. Of course she's flat, she's 2D. It's like Flat Stanley, just flops down. Rambo is here? Hey, there's 6. That should hold. Mistress! I feel stuck! What's the problem, you dink? Alright, well. Cloth. Like those. Beds. There must have been whole families down here. Any inscriptions? Any writing? I need my fix. Gone too long without an inscription. Kind of think the time has passed for the Matrix. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the Matrix can bring to the table now. I really like the first Matrix, but it very much felt like a product of its time. And of course, the 2 sequels just kind of, well, you know. What is this place? Oh, there's a... Oh, okay. Like the ones in the Emperor's graveyard. A grave. Or a grave marker, anyway. This is a memorial to those that died. Hundreds of people. Symbols precisely cut into stone. Such delicate work. You're just getting ahead of you're just getting ahead of yourself, House. Black Mantis hasn't had his time yet, but someday. Someday. Let's start with each. Each something makes us I'm not afraid. Or is it everything? No, that feels like too short for that. You have product at the time. There's a 5th Scream film due January next year. Yeah, why? What do you have left to say? Makes us can't be banned. I don't have anything that fits in the back there. Maybe it's not us? I think it's each. I think it starts with each. Forgot they're making more Avatar movies. James Cameron done lost his damn mind a long time. I don't understand why they waited so long on that. Like, oh my god, talk about the moment passing. Oh, what if it's each? This Railgun says it can't remake before Avatar. Blue Fairy fanfic Fern Gully was 2009. Try just every at the front. No good. I'd have to start again and try it a different way. Okay, well, okay, so Van is ruled out at least. Shocked nobody's tried to remake The Duel or Maximum Overdrive. How many people remember those films, though? I mean, yeah, they're great, but like... Did I not try this? I really thought I tried this. Load your high would down. Load your high's keeping closer tabs on this than I am. I tried every after you mention it. It's strong without the thingy. Yeah, okay. I think the obvious one here is the noun version of death. Every death makes us... think weaker. It looks similar to strong, and I'm guessing the colon-looking elements make it a comparison. No, we need a remake of Gremlins. This is a memorial? I mean, that's what you supposed. Very pleased with that. Yeah, bricks. There's no reason to build bricks in here. Build a wall over rock. Each brick is carved. Names marked in the Elberethian way. Hundreds of names. That's pretty cool. Count them. Must be 200 to 300 of them. The ones lower down are older. Oh god, so every time somebody died, they stacked up more bricks? What's up, Emerald? Yeah, you came just in time to complain about remakes. Perfect timing, bud. I guess that's about all that's in here. Okay. Remake everything. I can't wait for the Bible, too. It's good to be out of there. So there's a Spawn remake in production? Like a new live-action film? The cartoon was really good. This is going to be a problem. The Spawn TV show was awesome. I watched that back in high school. A friend of mine downloaded it. And we gathered in his... no, college. No, it was college. That's right. My first year of college. My friend downloaded it. And we were like, we're in marathon this shit. And we watched it... like, all through the night. Like, we started midday and we went all through the night. And it was something. So, okay, where is 6 stuck? Okay, 6 is stuck on the first turny bit. I guess I'm gonna have to let both of these down. Really hate Spawn costume so much. I feel like it's very appropriately 90. Oh, I get it. I get it. We'll let both of the platforms down. And that'll get 6 over here. And then 6 can raise the platforms up so we can get to the upper area. Fucking hate the can boot. What's wrong with Demon BDSM Batman? Bonk. It just an anime Constantine movie, not a series. They did have the live action Constantine. Be with you shortly. Which was really good. I hated they canceled it. Hey there, champ. Mistress! You made it across? The walkways are most stable, mistress. Impressively engineered. I still believe we should hop her back, however. No, you think a lot of things. I think otherwise. Alright, stay by this panel, 6. Don't follow me. Mistress. Mistress, I do not approve. Don't give a shit. I don't care about your approval, 6. There's no other way I'll get across this chasm, and you know it. Perfectly safe. Probably. Constantine live action series, Dresden Files 1 2, like them both. Both got canceled pretty quick. That's disappointing. Always disappointing. Alright, raise the walkway. Make it happen, 6. Engage. Don't break the control panel, 6. And you watch your step, mistress.
Deep pits had been cut down into the rock, while overhead, a natural opening yawned into space.
Interesting. Kind of mine? Oh, there are ladders. Oh, there's something just visible. Something here. A goddess of water effigy carved from brass. I think it dates from the earliest days of the nebula. Doesn't have an inscription on it. Oh, so disappointed. I don't know how to go on without inscriptions. We're definitely narrowing down the next site. Must have been common to move between these 2 sites. Should help us narrow down its location. Okay, so we have a general idea of where the next unknown ancient site is. We may go there next. I want to go to this one. I guess you get there from near the Withering Palace. When we leave the Sculptor's Moon, I'll have to decide which site we're going to next. Jump into a cart and roll it down the hole. We've already established your lady friend has no survival instincts. I still love that Six had to stop her from jumping in the crystal pit at the at that one dock. Look at these, Aaliyah. These rocks are laid out as oh my god, they are. Oh, okay. Give. Wow. Wow, it's a combination of give and life. It's save. Save us. Oh, oh god. They were trapped. Why write this? You can learn the word to shut Six down temporarily. Oh yeah, you mentioned that. Meant to be read through the roof? There's no way that worked, and yet there's no one here. That's a very good point. There is no one here. Seems to go on forever. It doesn't, of course, but still, I wouldn't want to fall in. Dropping a stone. Awaken the ancient lurking horror deep below. Still falling. The loneliest clink echoed back up the shaft. That's a long way down, deeper than any statue could need. Alright, we'll check that out in a second. Ooh, should I go down there? Also, no food or water here, and the site is that old, it's entirely possible that any remains are now dust. Something back here? I'm seeing inscriptions everywhere now. I thought this was an inscription on the wall. I wonder if we just haven't found the corpse rune yet. Alright. There's something carved inside the edge. This is the end of a longer line of text. Have you seen any of the inscriptions IRL yet? Yeah, we saw some on the buildings over there, and we saw a big one at the crater port. Slave. Oh, it could be master. Wow, I do not have much to go on here. Oh, master. Excuse me. What? Master ear. No worries, Emerald. It's always great to see you. It's always nice to chat with you, even for a few minutes, so take care of yourself, alright? Master Blaster. I'm gonna try Craftsman. I don't really have anything to go on for those. Strange motto for a sculptor. What if... Maybe there was a ladder here. There isn't now. There was a ladder here. It's gone now. Master Debater. There's a ladder going down. Mistress, I can see you. Mistress, please desist. Nope. Go by the waters. Tunnels. Oh, you don't look happy about... Oh, you really do not look happy about being down here. You are extremely displeased by this. Ah, I bet the airs foul down here. A mining pick. Wait, I don't feel... Air down here must be poor or poisoned. If there's anything here, I should find it quickly. Okay. Hewn out walls. Place was dug. All the waters.
My head was spinning.
Blocked with the rock fall. Place isn't safe. We know. We got some time. Okay. Stop. Can you hear me, 6? I don't want to be down here. I guess there's probably something down here. There's not. Light. Around this corner. Oh, oh, this looks important. By the wind. Water's above. What are you? Is that an eye? But only one eye. Like a god. But why are you the wrong way up? What was that? Flash of light? Faceted glass. The eye isn't part of the carving at all. It's behind what was carved. I wonder what's back here. Plus the moons. Symbols carved inside the glass. They're upside down. Obviously. Just start standing on my head. I am the buried god. It's a lot of glyphs. I think it must say buried. Which god are you? Again. Just as I spoke. Sounds like a hopper. Or something. The symbol. What? The symbols have changed. I am. Oh. Vault God? Holy shit, it answered us. I'm certain my translation for vault is correct now. I am the vault god. By the goddess and her imposters. Is it answering my questions? What vault? Heaven's vault? I wonder if they've changed again. Well, then you better look into it, shouldn't you? Something different again. Yeah, I think that's heaven. Yeah. Well, we'll get this one confirmed now. Heaven's vault. Okay, where is it? 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 I think it's been stuck down here forever by no vault of its own. No, hi, that's the butthole. The butthole god. Same phrase again. It must be what Remba meant. Where is Heaven's Vault? Brown eye. You're speaking to its prostate. Please speak directly into the butthole. At? Oh, no, 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 no. Hang on. At something of rivers. At... Oh, Christ. It's got wind in it. It's either loop or mouth. Mouth would make the most sense here. Bless the goddess. But you're here. Aren't you? I am Vault? I am Vault. What happened to the people here? This one is a phrase run together. They were dying. Can I add my translation for dying to my dictionary now? Good, that'll be really useful when we run out of oxygen. Yeah, that's they. You help them leave? Where do they go? This is so cool. I didn't actually think I'd be able to communicate with anyone using this language. Withering Palace. And somehow this thing helped them find their way to the Withering Palace. Yeah, I know, we're gonna get out of here in a second, but the more I can learn from this thing... Okay. I guess that's all we're gonna get from it. I'm not controlling this. She's done here. Talking to a butthole and gem in a cave, pretty normal behavior. Where is that robot when I need it? I was hoping it would let you talk more. Well then, it's not so high. I guess she has to save enough strength to climb back up. Climb, curse you. Climb. Damn you, human appendages. I can't do it. It's too far. I'm trapped. Well, now what? How do I get myself into these messes? Although, I suppose I won't do any more.
I was stumbling over my own feet.
Sex! Sex! Sewer levels really are the worst. Nothing. This is definitely mine. Ever seen by robots, but worked by hand. And I'm going to die down here too. So much for your precious ethical core, 6. Well, I guess this is our only hope now. Alright, she's taking over again. Chest tightened. I can't breathe. Did you hear me? Can you even... Somewhere new.
I had travelled the nebula in an eye blink. It wasn't possible, but I'd done it.
6? Not about. But this is Elbereth. It saved me. The god saved me. It sent me home. We're gonna take a moment to get my bearings, though. I'm dizzy. How in the fuck did it send us all the way back to Elbereth? Come through the gate? It's a hopper. I thought hoppers only worked over short distances. Over line of sight. But then, maybe it has a line of sight to the mine. The Nightingale's not here, of course. Am I stuck here now? Raka. Alright, well, this is a hell of a twist. By Rockba's bejeweled shitter, we're free. Okay, so, just to clarify, for anyone confused about this, we just got warped from here to here. The furthest we have ever been hoppered is from the surface of a moon to our ship. I was afraid you left early enough to climb out. I didn't even leave. I did not leave until Aaliyah made me leave. She's the one that started walking her own ass out of that cave. But apparently she decided to do that too late to actually get up that ladder. This game didn't get decanted. I kind of thought that's what was going to happen. Like, if that god was an actual hopper, that it was going to hopper me into a robot body or something. But I guess that only happens at the Withering Palace. But we're definitely going to talk to our friends. She says she wants a Raka. We're going to go talk to, the dude down here. We'll talk to, Arroy and Tappy, too. I got a shit ton of stuff I could trade to Tappy. That motherfucker up on the roof. Lonely God. When do you think it was the last time anyone talked to his butthole? Oh, Leah, you're back. Just pour me a drink. Here. I need it today. Yax will do that to you, I hear. I have to assume... Alright, hang on. I have to assume that either 6 is going to show up with the Nightingale, or we just found a game over. Like, if there is no way for us to get off of Elbereth, that's pretty much game over, I guess. So, I can only assume that 6 is going to come here just because or something. Cleaning job keep me busy? I told you before, I'm not a cleaner. But of course you are. Picking through dead people's jewelry? I thought you were more of a charmer than this.
I had my first taste of Rucker when I was 8. I didn't pay for it that time either.
The god will probably tell 6 where they sent you. I mean, 6 has no way to get down there. So unless the god has another way of communicating with 6, yeah, hit me. Jesus, I need it. I've got nowhere to be. I got no ship. I got no robot. You know anything about my parents? I sometimes think if anybody would, it would be you. Aaliyah. The first I heard of you was when I asked the orphanage for grape pickers. You were so desperate to get out of that place. And then you hid when the Grey Ladies came to get you. Remember. You kept tiring me, though. Of course I did. You'd hear my voice down the corridor and come clinging to my leg. I'd hardly leave you behind. Please stop spelling Timor that way. It's giving me flashbacks. How can you say all this and then want to marry me? It's not right, Timor. Aaliyah, marriage is not just about... I would never touch you. You understand that. No, I don't understand that. You not understand. I want to help you. I don't need your help. You do not need it. But when I die, my children are gone. They want no part of what I have. I want to leave it to someone who deserves it. Leave what? This bar? I don't want your bar, Timor. No. Of course not. This bar is nothing, really. Just a shop front and some barrels. I don't understand. I respect you, Aaliyah. I do. Please do understand that. You've always known your own heart. Most of us have to see it broken before we know its shape. Are you well? Stronger than ever. You once told me there were 7 gods in the ancient pantheon. I found 6. Did I tell you that? I was probably making it up. So you don't know? I think I was told by my grandmother that 7 was a lucky number for the ancients, or 6 and 1 as she said it. Do you ever see Roy? She never comes down here anymore. You two were inseparable once. Caught you stealing my rock cask when you were too small to carry it, let alone drink any. Roy picked the lock with a hairpin. Things that girl could do if she put her mind to it. Your friend by the door there should be afraid of her. What? Now look here, I have a present for you. A chipped brooch. I think it dates from the Age of Sail. The inside has been inscribed too. I can hardly see the glyphs, are so small. Sorry, I don't mean to put this down when an inscription's going. Butthole God was all yeet. I feel like calling 6 isn't that big of a deal. Y'all make a good point. I have no idea how this Vault God functions. I don't know how his hopper functions. I don't know if he needs light of sight on anything. I don't know what their purview is. Yeah. Hoppers are supposed to operate on line of sight, but I mean, we found an ancient god. The 7th, presumably, because there was no Vault God at the Withering Palace, right? This was an entirely new one. And if it was the god of the vault, then who knows what it could have possibly done. Six with less telefrag if we asked. Not sure that's... There is a word for and. Sneck, water, earth, life, sky, sun. Right, yes, yeah. So the Vault God is the 7th. Buried God is not as far as we know at the palace. All we can see was the head upside down. Looked unique. Yes. Okay, hang on. Jewel of... something light? I think Jewel must be right. It has darkness in it. No, it has beyond in it. Probably evening light. Jewel of evening light. I think this comes from the same place as the bell on the map I found here earlier. People must have often traveled about these two sites. This will make the Age of Sail site easier to locate. You don't want to keep it. Buried God of Isaac's mighty boot. I don't know what it's worth, I'm sure, but if you keep buying drinks here, well, that I could put a number to. Alright, well, that was fun. Bye. These Heaven's Vault, perhaps he's just all the saved human personalities put together. Boy, that'd be weird. Buried God of Telefrag. There we go. Be seeing you, Timor. Sail safe. Alright, let's go up into town. Mistress! There... Matthew Kokora has been most concerned, Mistress. Six, how'd you find me? I was informed of your location by the Elbereth Gate, Mistress. The gate told you where to find me? Indeed, mistress. Its core observed your arrival, of course. It recognized you and wished to return you to... The gate believes that you belong to me, mistress. It was informing me that my property had been located. How did it tell you? I received a communication. It called me. I am most glad you're intact, mistress. I was not looking forward to explaining the loss to Professor Miyari. Time to go? You're telling me the gate can think. It has a core, mistress. As do you and I. I have not dissuaded the gate from its hypothesis, mistress. It seems a useful state of affairs. A happy misunderstanding. Does Aaliyah still have that foil on her? No. Not Kaya's foil, unfortunately. We were forced to leave that behind. The mine was run by robots but worked by people who are left trapped to die. So how did that happen? Hang on a sec. What have we got on the timeline here? Ancient observatory, ancients connect the well springs. People lived on... Okay, so... There's the ancient time, there's the settlement age. During the age of sail... That's when the goddess figure was cast on Merzi. Then there was the Holy Empire. Man, there's a whole lot going on here. There's a whole lot going on here. Okay, so... the sculptor's moon... Hang on. The sculptor's moon was during the age of sail, right? Pre-Empire, right? I think I've had this all backwards. I think I've had this all backwards. The robots predated all this stuff. What if robots used to be a leper class and then when they were overthrown, cemented the people moved the capital to Eox? Yeah. This is okay. So at some point, pre-Empire, the robots were in charge. And apparently people lived on gigantic ships during the early age of sail. Does that mean the robots placed all the Gon statues? And then early on in the Holy Empire, where was it? Where was it? Whoa. Okay. 6 was buried on Eox at the end of the Age of Sail. And then there was the Empire. Somewhere in here I remember... Wait, the sculptors... Whoa. Oh, gee. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I did not... Okay. I did not realize how far apart these were. The walkway is on the sculptor's moon. The infrastructure of the sculptor's moon was built 1,300 years ago during the Age of Sail. The memorial on the sculptor's moon was built less than 600 years ago during the Holy Empire. And somewhere in there is when the opera... Oh, so... Humans returned to the sculptor's moon during the Empire period. Huh, okay. Some 350 years ago, a dark age began. Fall of the Empire. And the Eox Protectorate. Okay. Maybe robot and slave being close together is because slaver and robot are synonymous? Is there anything back here? I hadn't actually looked, but I don't think there's anything back there. At least not yet. So were the ancients robots then? Is that who we're talking about? Where was... Okay, hang on. Wait. Where was... Oh, I just had a really weird thought. Okay, the library was built during the ancient time. Wait, does that track? The burned tower. Whoa, wait. Oh, no. Okay, the settlement age. Okay, so that's probably when... That probably means humans were settling around... Wait a minute. Wait. What if the settlement time... What if the settlement age... I had missed this. Robots are created theoretically near the beginning of the Age of Sail? And that, okay. Okay, that does, okay. Okay. I know I'm just saying okay a lot. I know this is really incisive commentary here. All right, so the ancients were human. Built the observatory, presumably built Heaven's Vault, connected the well springs, founded the library, built robots. Or wait, am I reading too much into this? I'm wondering if there were maybe like 3 strata to society at one point. There were like the ancients, and then the ancients built robots to serve them. And then there was also like a chattel slavery class of humans that the robots directed, who would have worked the sculptor's moon. Stellaris Society. Yeah, play more. Yeah. Okay. Well, no, it's just I haven't actually dug into the timeline yet, and now that I'm digging into it, like I should have done this sooner, honestly. I should have figured out, because I wasn't real clear just on going around to these sites, the order in which things happen. And now that I'm putting it together, it's telling a much clearer story. Possible humans or robots were going back and forth on who was in control. Yes, yeah. I think the fact that the library was burned is a big question mark for me. The fact that we have a site where where robots had enslaved humans, and the fact that we had a library founded before robots were created that was then later burned. Do we have a date on when it was burned? Library was burned and looted during the Age of Sail. What is this big block here? Pouring of iolite crystals. Yeah, it's possible things flipped during the Age of Sail. And maybe that's why it was the Age of Sail. Maybe humans were trying to get away from the robots that had overturned society. Burning a library is either a religious thing or getting rid of evidence. Well, if you're trying to subjugate a population, destroying their sources of knowledge, their sources of learning, would be a very effective way to keep them under control. We just found proof the 6 is part of Skynet. Maybe just fuck these guys and their books. Or, yeah, that's also a good thought. Grunt. Or a revolution from an oppressed underclass. Okay. Anyway. Well, I want to go see Roy and Taquito while we're here. Hi, Gate. One robot was just like, books are for nerds, eat it, fleshies. Trying to get away from this schism of humans who did not want the robots and those who did. We're used to that. Did I leave anything with Roy this time? I don't think I did. Did I ever working on anything? I can't remember. Yeah, most important thing, we need more inscriptions. We definitely need more inscriptions. Where's the city built to be? The gate is a hopper, yes. It is not an actual gate. It's a teleporter that teleports people into the cities. Into the city, say. What would you guess? The walls are fortified. There's a fortress or perhaps a place to store wealth. So somewhere important? It's an interesting theory. Important to someone. Not necessarily important. Ding. Now we wait. We wait for a while. Aaliyah, I thought it was you. Ah, we gave the bit of crystal. I can see why you gave it to me. Where did you find it? It's dug out from a crashed ship on a moon near here. Yeah, we gave her the crystal that we found in the big ship. So it's old? That explains a few things. You see, the crystal, it has a certain kind of charge to it. It's running out but not gone yet. Let me guess. It makes things around it float. There's less gravity in the crystal than there should be. It's like picking up a block of ice. Wait, makes sense. Is that possible? I've been levitating salt crystals using it all morning. I don't know if it's possible, but it works. I'll take care of this now. If you find any more, you know where I am. We're just gonna show her everything. Found a strange metal hoop. A hologram came out of it. Let me see. Yeah, this is what we got. I recognize it immediately, of course. The neck hoop from a robot. But what? Need something to project. 6, you son of a bitch. Last thing I noticed is badly made. Robots are beautifully, delicately crafted machines. This is an Empire period copy. So that's the piece that connects the top of 6's like torso to his arms. Could have just fucking told us that. Look at this thing. I found it way out on a moon covered in ancient panels. That's beautiful. That explains why I was able to project Kaya's hologram. Instead of collect something. It's probably packed with information if only you could read it. Can you read it? He was very upset when we found... Yeah, we basically found a body part. A torso. We found a robot torso. Where this thing was recording what we packed, stored, and if you knew what it was supposed to be, then maybe you could read it. So no wonder he was pissed. So it's a beautiful piece. We were walking around with a robot torso and didn't recognize what it was. Can you help me trace where it was made? I have no idea where it was made. The ancients were recording something. Yeah, 6 was pretty shitty about it, but I get it now at least. I can barely handle what's happening here, Leah. I found a site that's too far from the rivers to reach. Further than anywhere I've been. Off the rivers? I need a way to cross it. But without the rivers, there's no air to breathe, and the Nightingale can only hold so much. Sounds like you need a river then. Even if you could get me some of those gravity crystals, that might get you there faster, but there and back before you suffocate? Probably not. I'm sure people traveled there in the past. I found things made there that made it in the nebula. Well, maybe they had really big ships. Big enough to grow plants on, I don't know. Bet you can make me some air tanks? I could fit them to the ship. How many? How much air? Enough for a day? For 2 days? How are you going to cross empty space anyway? Rivers don't come and go because you ask them to. Maybe they do. We're not sailing for some rock. It's a place. So maybe there was a river once, but now it's gone. Well, even if that was true, you can't just whistle for it to come back. What even is a river? You've sailed more than me. Where do they come from? Where do they start? Do you know? Some moons have uprivers. The rivers just come out of them. How does that work? Oh, that well springs. The water is drawn off into space? The rivers flow out of the wellspring. Here they come from Riverite Joe. Well then, you just need to make wellspring. Maybe the water goddess will help you out. They worship the water goddess on Mersey. I was joking, El. I'm not. Rivers endure. What's wrong with you? You can't make a river any more than you can flip Elbreth onto its back. Maybe I can do that too. You could. You can tell which way to flow. What if there was a river before? We're about to fire hydrant surf our way across space. A new river might follow the same course? It might if it starts from the same place. But rivers don't just vanish and they don't just appear. I'm sorry about your distant star, El. Maybe, just maybe, you're stuck down here. I don't know why I'm bouncing ideas off of her. This is not helpful. How's business? Still slow. Enjoy your robots, Aliyah Elazra. Like, I'm like, well, what if we could do this? And she's like, well, what if you could? Probably not, though. I was hoping Arroy would have a little more imagination than that. She's bad as sick. We have one new artifact to consider. Are you ready to go yet? We still more to do here. I'm gonna talk to Toppy. Nebula of miserable shits. Supposed genius can't even make a simple spaceship. I don't think we'll need to. We still have more sites to check. And one of them may have answers regarding the well springs and the rivers. Below the Renbo found 6. Did he use crystals to help it sail? An excellent theory, mistress. Certainly would require help to rise and land. It's also theoretically possible we may find a new ship. We don't know what these other sites are going to be, and one of them is an Age of Sail site. All right, Tappy. Not showing you the ground. Shut up. What can you tell me about this? I'm not giving... There's no way in hell I'm giving this to him. But I want him to take a look at it. Spoil me. A beautiful, unique piece. I might be able to make you an offer. A dagger. Like there's an etched motif on the crosspiece. You can get our own butt god gem and just teleport everywhere. It's also possible. People. Me? Whoa, this one's weird. You have him keep showing you stuff and just save that and we're willing to trade for last. Not so sure about this one. Something of death? That sounds exciting. Brings of death? I feel like that's probably not right. There we go. I'm gonna add my translation for death to my dictionary now. I guess the camera's just stuck in Tappy's ass right now. I stand by my theory of hoppers work on line of sight and coordinates, but no one remembers the second part. That's an interesting theory. People... Oh, fuck. People call me giver of death. This sounds grim enough. You don't really need an inscription to know what a sword is for. Yeah, it is a dagger. Amazing. It comes from the same place the chip brooch and the bell I found here before. There must have been a strong connection between these two locations. This should make the Age of Sail site easier to find. So, you've seen it. A dagger for your telescope-like device? No. Thank you for letting me see it, but no. Something else, perhaps. Another time. Safe and sound. Tappy, I really don't want to stare at your ass for the rest of this. If there's more, let me look another time when my eyes have recovered. So you don't want to look at anything else right now? Maybe he does. Chip brooch. Wonderful. I have something of a similar period, I think. Now then. Where are you sashaying? A wooden box inlaid with cut glass. Look at the carvings. Someone took time over this. There's something carved on the lid. One is several words. Gods. Oh, that's not follow. Gods. Save those. Probably who? Oh. God save those who follow. Another long one, confident says save. And those must be right too. Yeah. God save those who follow. Kind of offering box? What's inside? A lightweight hexagonal barreled key. The maker didn't include an inscription along the barrel. I say this comes from the same source of the box and the dagger. Got a lot of leads on the Age of Sail site now. This will make it easier to locate. Okay, I'm taking this. I'm taking the key. I want it. Do you know what it opens? No idea. Something somewhere, presumably. Sure. Key is going to be way more useful than a brooch. Unless the brooch is itself a key. And I just trade it away like an idiot. You give me, will keep me in business for a week. Anything else, let me consider another time, my fine lady. Okay. You have any interesting stories, Tappy? Oh, not really. Okay, bye. Listen, Tappy, bye. Can I leave? We just got a literal key. A literal key from an... Ah, God. Who buys all this stuff? Jesus, camera angles. Respectable people. And a few Elbereth rats, too. Why do they want it? Camera angle's optional. What good does it do? Different reasons. Some are collectors, rich types. There's an inscription on this camera angle. Most of them are old. Prostate problems, they leak money. I mean, you fleece them. I really have no interest in this conversation. I just wanted to end so I can leave. Provide a service. A purchasing experience. By doing this, the game's frame rate goes up so the game runs faster, so we save time. Enough talking. Thanks, Toppy. Bye. Always a pleasure. See you later, Toppy. Don't get any less beautiful. God, fuck off. A few new artifacts to consider. Are you ready to go now? Yeah. Let's get out of here. Thrilling conversation between two walls. Yeah, let's go. Be ready, mistress. Nope. This is from the Telltale Games School of Camera Angles. Hang on. I bet we got some more. Oh, we do. We have some new solvable inscriptions. This was... Wait. Oh, because we confirmed buried. The Empress buried the robots. Well, that's confirmed then. The Empire turned on the robots. Found inscribed into the shuttered window on the hideout moon. New day awaits. Okay. Found carved in the buried hatch in Renba's dig site. Ah, yeah, crystals from Serpent's Eye. Ah, yeah, Serpent's Eye is the crater. So that's the source of the Eolite crystals. Found a battered sculpture of an armless god traced to the ancient mine. Do not lose hope. Is that the vault god then? And a message made of stones in the ancient mine. Okay, so we've confirmed save us. As if that one needed to be confirmed. Cool. All right. Making some serious progress here. The mysteries are unraveling before our very eyes. So now where do we go? Gecko's gone. Anyone who missed the last stream, the Gecko actually followed us onto our ship. And last time they were on the wall here. Now, I'm not sure. Gecko is always with us. Nebula. Alright, well, we better get underway then. Perfect purchase, best character. Already the braces, mistress. I wonder where the Gecko's hiding right now, though. Okay. So this is an unknown ancient site. But it's pretty... There's a distant age of sail site. Something the same age as the buried ship of Renba's. I think I'm gonna head here first. Yeah, let's go ahead and explore this area, because we know exactly where this is. We'll go here next. Well, I don't know if we're gonna have time to get to the ancient site tonight. I guess it all depends on how big this Age of Sail site is. Gecko's out making Gecko robots to oppress. Gecko just needs a nest made of socks. Our path continues straight on here, mistress. We've been talking about getting a pet once we move into a new place with more space. My older daughter she really wants like a snake, a turtle, or a lizard. So every time we talk about the Gecko, I think of that. The Gecko it is! Ancient had a very stratified society with the slaves, robots, and emperors, and then the Gecko at the top. Maybe the emperor was a Gecko. Maybe that's why the old empire fell apart, because the last emperor was a human. It was Kaya, and they were like, no, this will never do. Turrets are champions. Whee! Pet ferrets, then. I always had cats. I lived almost my entire life with cats. My parents had a cat before I was born. When that cat passed away when I was in... I was like in 5th or 6th grade, I think. We got another cat. And then my parents adopted a bunch of stray cats after I moved out. So I was always around cats. And then, except after I moved out, I somehow developed a rather strong allergy to cats. Hey, Gecko, call it roll quick. Call it nut slammer. Had a feral cat. He was your stupid fuzzy child. I do miss having cats. I loved having cats, but I don't think I can do it anymore. The allergies are brutal. Imagine the fucking vet calling out for that. Is nut slammer? Nut. Am I pronouncing this right? It's nut slammer. The best name is always the best. Oh, I had a hamster too. I had one of those little dwarf hamsters that's like the size of a golf ball. It was this hyper little thing that would like, she just lived in her wheel. Like all she ever did was run in her wheel. So I named her Sparky. Have we been to that site? Wait, where the hell are we? What am I looking at? Oh my god, wait. There's a ruin there that we haven't been to. Alright, hey, stop pointing me at that. Alright, I'm gonna take a bunch of rights because I want that ruin. Geckos are hypoallergenic. Hamsters are good at teaching children about mortality and the fragility of life. They really are. Oh my god, Sparky didn't even last a year. She ran her little heart out. But I was happy to have her. It became very comforting to me to go to sleep and hear her running in her wheel. Going to recommend lizard and maybe garter snakes for daughter. Feeding a python or boa can be kind of traumatic. Depending on how she feels about cute fluffy things, yeah. Even if she was okay, I'm not sure my younger daughter would be okay. There's a ruin from the Age of Sail, mistress. This should only take a few moments. I found a brass flute decorated with the impression of a knotted rope. I wonder how long it's been there. It seemed to be inscribed with characters. Your ham died of old age. It's never very long. You labby dag. We're probably gonna end up with a dog. Wow, I know like none of these words. Wow. It would appear that song might be in it. No, that can't be right. I've done something wrong. Wow, it didn't even cross anything out. Wait, where does... Am I losing my mind, or does this not appear anywhere in here? Like, why did it even throw me together? This symbol doesn't appear anywhere. No, that's not right either. Okay, we've crossed out do. Ah, okay, the first word is not song. And we confirmed, it looks like we confirmed sings and song. So what's the rest of this? That's not even close to anything I know. It has... Probably beautiful. I mean, it's gotta be either wind or songbird. I'm gonna guess songbird. We'll have to... Yeah, songbird sings beautiful song is about the only thing that really makes sense there. This comes from the place we're after. We must be near. Oh, that's good. Make the exact spot. Stop zooming me in on that site. Game. I'm gonna go right here. Wind song has a certain poetic possibility. Yeah, I cannot discount Possible poetic license in the ancient tongue. Ooh, nice. There's something else up here. Is the idea of the gecko blowing the flute by accident? A ruin. I would guess it dates from the age of sail, mistress. I'll investigate. I recovered an ornate model fashioned from bone. It must have come from somewhere nearby. On it, there's some writing. One end of a broken fragment. Oh my god, so many words. Okay, wait. What is this first one? Rest. Here. And... do I know that one? Return. A lot of glyphs on confidence as rest. Okay, so... this is a combination I'm not familiar with. What was the context we use this in? Darkness. No. I think the two circles are time related. It might be soon. I'm gonna go with soon for now. Rest here and return soon. Yeah, I have to remember not to pass control to 6. It's always super disappointing when I do that. Either branch goes. Stop it! That's not very exciting. Not a part-time would be soon. Working out the logic of the language is really cool. Like, I like it when I can look at a word. Wait, where? I mean, saying. Ah, shit, we missed that. We missed that mightily. We'll have to return to that at some point. I think we'll have to do, at some point in the future, like before we head to Heaven's Vault, we're gonna have to go around to all these ruins we've missed. Leila literally has the area code of the ruin she wants to go. Help me find it. I don't think it's actually helping to narrow it down any further, but I think they're just programmed to say that every time. Some of those compound words are a bit esoteric, or it could be that I just don't have enough of the pieces to really understand the logic of them. Oh, Jesus! Bless the waters! Wow! Oh, I love these sequences. Oh my god! This would legit be terrifying in real life, because you realize you have to stay on the river. Wow, holy shit, this one goes. You have to stay in the rivers. If you fall out of the rivers, you're gone forever. There's no way back. Holy shit, where did we end up? Okay, so we took the express lane all the way down to this little pocket of space over here. Where do you want us to go this way? We found a river going to an unreachable place. Plenty of that. Where are we now? In a low-flow river. Thousands of years ago, the ancients came across a trove of roller coaster tycoon save files. The word for beautiful had truth and light in it, which kind of makes sense in retrospect. Yeah, I really like that. I mean, just something as simple as finding identifying pieces, like recognizing that the circles represent time in some way. Hey, a ruin. I don't think this is the one she's talking about. I think she's talking about Heaven's Vault. The rivers have stripped this place clean. Oh, that's new. I've never found an absolutely barren ruin. Yeah, I think the place that's beyond the rivers might be Heaven's Vault, which might be why you can't. That might be the plot reason why you can't just directly travel to it on subsequent playthroughs. It's good to be back on a real river again. Appears to be a trail in the water. Are we going? Where the hell are we going? Oh, we're all wound about. Okay, it's obviously right here. Look at your map. Look at your map, child. It's where the rivers open up. You can probably see it from here. This is one thing robots are bad at, it's pattern recognition. Whoa, wait. I really seriously want to know why it keeps doing that. Alright. So we want to go up this way. It says it feels good to be back on a real river again. And then we hit another one of these low flow spots. On the way? Okay, there are two possibilities. We'll have to remember to go check out the other one. Hopefully, I think it'll still be marked on the map since we didn't check it before going to the correct site. Also counting. And what are robots good at anyway? Is that it? What we're looking for? Let's go down. Here we go. Also really bad not getting thrown in concrete. Spatial calculator Toppy gave me was fashioned here, I think. Good at identifying gates. Logical and otherwise. Whoa.
A single rocky peak was topped by a gleaming ruin.
There's a person here.
It was.
There's a person over there.
A half-cut gemstone.
This place is falling apart. We could have arrived too late. There's a person walking around over there. Look at him. There's a tooling around. Mr. Yes. It's something. Can we get inside before you start worrying? Rolkba, we found Rolkba. They Rolkba. It was nothing. It was something! It was absolutely something. You're seeing ghosts, 6. Dust is getting in your wiring. I don't think there's any way to scramble up here, but... No, mistress. One slip and you would be heading down rapidly. Alright, well, okay, so that let us check out the painted tile. These tiles are beautiful. I think I'll take it. No doubt the Toppy will be interested, mistress. We'll look around a bit then. Come back this way if we get stuck. Thank you, mistress. Based on that, I will hop immediately as soon as you become even slightly stuck. Walled city? Hardly seems large enough. This place is cool. Yeah, I can probably hop over the fence there. The railing, whatever it be. Or over here. We can go around this. No!
We slipped around the corner of the great building, clinging to the narrowest of paths.
It's the one thing I wish this game really wouldn't do, is just yank control away from you. Oh, you all walk this way. Go! Have a tiny cutscene with voice dialogue. Isn't this majestic? I'm like, I want to see the other thing. There, mistress, did you see? Surely even, yeah. Are you frightened? My ethical core is statistical. Things I cannot fathom are assigned an arbitrary risk. Yes, I am frightened. There's a break in the wall. Too high for you? It's already up there. Indeed, mistress, but I believe I have an alternative. He was already... Okay. Go by myself then.
And for a moment, the sight seemed only quiet instead of empty. Like I might walk around a corner and find someone painting, or reading, or watching the sky. But, of course, there was no one here.
There's absolutely someone.
And when the emptiness came back, it was double.
6? Where are you, 6? Have you actually abandoned me this time? Iron fittings. Something was removed from here. But there's no way to tell what. Does Tappy's device fit here? There are no connections on the base. It's too small. Must have been something bigger. So ornate. So decorative. Statue. With no arms. Serpent. Wow, such ornate. Much craftsman. You very decorate. It's quite a view from here. God Christ, it really is. You can see forever. All the way to the nebula's end. Where have you got to, 6? Did you go chasing your ghost? There's an inscription. Few words in this one. I think it says "and be safe." There we go. Sure, my translation for safe is right now. Something and is very similar to give. Sell and be safe? Buy and sell and be safe? Is this a market? A market god, perhaps? This place is a market? How appropriate that the serpent is the god of capitalism. Seems a little on the nose, doesn't it? Some kind of symbol. But I know that shape well enough. Eagle and sun. We found capitalism. Tim Curry was wrong. Not even space is safe. This is an Empire period site. It doesn't look like an Empire site. Unless the eagle and sun symbol predates the Empire. Ooh. So the domed market moon was built over 1,500 years ago, near the beginning of the Age of Sail. Oh, okay. So why does it use the eagle and sun motif? Unless the Empire just copped it. I mean, I absolutely wouldn't put it past them. But I guess we'd need to find some kind of proof of that. What was this place? Marketplace built of stone with colonnades, alcoves, shops, was selling to who? There's nothing here. Hey, found 6. 6?
At the building's heart was a domed chamber.
I found the eBay of the nebula.
Every footstep rang like a bell. And the room was large. Like it was larger than the walls that held it. Like a whole other moon was contained inside this room.
6? What are you doing, 6? You left me. I had to. I saw something. It led me here. Again. Again? Indeed, mistress. I know this place, mistress. I have been here many times. How can you remember anything? You can barely remember Renba waking you up. I do not know, mistress. It seems to keep happening to me. I do not know how to understand what is in my mind. You're robot sick. Either you know something or you don't. I agree, mistress. In theory. And yet... I remember a king. A king with an eelite crown. His judgments were fair. He was much loved. But his daughters schemed against him. Each daughter thought he loved another more. Resentment festered until each killed him in a different way. Slow poison, a knife in the back. But the youngest daughter's method was the cruelest. She hoppered her father into a crack in the palace stonework. She became queen, but she never found any pleasure in it. Oh my God. She was plagued by her father's voice inside the walls, berating her for her flaws. It makes no sense, mistress. How could I have seen all that? Thank you, it sounds like nonsense. Perhaps it is. Perhaps my core is failing. Perhaps I'm going insane. Is there anything else? Yes. You see, then I remember a woman shipwrecked. She lay here on this floor, dressed only in rags. She carved her name into boards torn from her ship, which would never sail again, and she tossed them into the rivers, hoping to be rescued. That's enough, Sick. It's like listening to your grandmother on Harvest Day. I don't like any of these responses, but I guess we're role-playing Aaliyah. The dreams. Do you dream, 6? I do not believe so, mistress. But how would I know for sure? Do you not remember them? Do you even sleep? Not since I was activated, mistress. But before then, I suppose I was asleep for a long, long time. How did you get in here? There was a hopper eye. It was a trivial matter. Alright, well, since we're here, there's a statue. A little like the statue outside, the sun goddess. Gods always seem to have one eye. It's an interesting observation. Got to be a temple space. You can feel it. The hush, the quiet. The place must have once held hundreds. I cannot feel anything, mistress. But I do observe a room with a large capacity and meticulous acoustics, an excellent location for singing. Good faith. Listen to the echo. This room was built for that. Stairs? No, seating. I've not seen this arrangement in a temple before. Temple seating is usually more clearly hierarchical, allow important people to sit closer to their gods. Is there a wellspring here? There must be, mistress. There's plenty of air. Goddess, but you're made of wood, painted to look like stone. The buried god transported me across the nebula. Either that was divine power, or else it was a long-distance hopper. The buried god, mistress? Oh yeah, we haven't talked about this yet. I found a god buried in the bottom of the mine. I do not know how to respond to that statement, mistress. Perhaps I should say, oh no, you didn't. I did. It spoke to me in ancient glyphs. It saved the miners who were trapped here. It saved me. It hoppered me to Elbereth. Huh. Curtains. It's curtains for you. Nothing here. Why hang a curtain over a wall? Because there's gonna be something. More curtains. But this one's a passage. I suppose the priest would materialize from here. Let's see where this goes. Decoration, you goober.
The far side was open to the wind and the dark.
How else you can get that jump scare? I was wondering that, actually. Okay, so I saw the person over here. Can I actually go around this way? No, I can't. Okay. Not everything needs to have a purpose. Curtains do. Curtains absolutely do. Somebody was working their way through the trees for firewood. There must have been someone here. Someone lives on the domed market moon? Oh, eagles, claws. Tread lightly, Aaliyah. You almost plunged your doom again. A sculpture. Made of sticks, shoes, a coffee pot, something like... Ah! That's so cute. Oof. Yeah, oof indeed. Never any good at dancing. You recognize the dancer's pose, don't you, Aaliyah? You should. It's a swirler from Elbereth. Imagine 5 of them holding hands, going in and out and around each other. Pretty good, really. There's no chance the sculptures lasted hundreds of years. There must been someone here recently, but who would come out here to build sculptures? You know, for such a text-heavy game, this game is very light on typos. I think that's worth mentioning. Okay, so there's another room there. Ah, okay, so I think we found one way. I think this is where the game kind of wants us to get to in here. Our mountain is tumbling away. It reminds me of what happened to 4. Poor fucking robots. So yeah, maybe that person is hiding in here. I noticed 6 didn't follow us out. I guess too many steps. Fresh fruit. Perhaps these grew on the trees? But there aren't many trees, and this is a lot of fruit. Is this bread? It's bread! That didn't grow on a tree. It's Jesus. We finally come to Jesus. Get breadfruit. I was about to add bread to the list of things we can't identify. Ah, yeah, stairs. There's no ramps here. We should get back to 6. Where the robot starts telling another story. Mistress? Perhaps there's no more to see here, Mistress? There's absolutely more here to see, you moron. You're not interested in remembering anymore? I can remember at my leisure, Mistress, but there is nothing here to see. From within this chamber, I cannot activate the hopper, Mistress. Perhaps from the courtyard outside. Now, you do that, and I will be back to join you eventually. Found a chest. There's a sword in here. Is it also a bringer of death? Very light. Oh, it's a prop sword, I bet. Same as the goddess, made of wood. I will remember when I think it won't help you. There's an inscription down the middle of the blade. Sword is a bringer of false laughs. We actually have a number of weapons at this point that we unfortunately cannot use. Because Aaliyah herself is about as sturdy as a piece of paper. Pray for mercy. That was easy. Nah, dude, I'm going with mercy. Still changed my mind, but pray for mercy? Pray for mercy? Oh, but of course. This isn't a temple. This is a theater. Now she gets it. Now it finally clicks. And just because so my memories are only stories, they seem so real. Must have been good actors. When was that? Hundreds of years ago? If there's anything up here. Dead chair. Right, we have a lot of weapons. The gate doesn't protest when we use Kibenya to hopper instead of cat kiss. Yes. Ooh, there's something here. Why are humans so keen to climb? Oh, I thought there was something here. It was a rendering error. Boo! Oh, there is something here, after all. A moldering fragment of a pendant. It looks like something from the earliest days of the nebula. Found some painted symbols in the seam. This is tattered at the edge. Man, how'd that last so long? Let's see. I don't think that's right. I don't think it's blessing. Van? Die? That can't be right. Those... That might be a new word, actually. Or no, it's blessing. Using myself. Ooh, am I wrong about that? No, I must say blessing. Okay. Something in stars is blessing. It's a combination of dye and water. Oh, welp. Drown in stars is blessing. That will do for now. Was a deity for sailing, I wonder. I think there was a sky god after all. So they've covered sailing. Comes from the same site as the effigy in the map we found before, I think. To make the unknown extremely ancient site easier to locate. Because except... Hang on, do I have any other... few more solvable inscriptions. Line from the book. Love and song will lift your heart. Golden devotional icon from the Withering Palace. Rest here and be safe. Okay. Pocket-sized book. Trace to the Withering Palace. Sleep in Withering Palace. In the Withering Palace. Bone figurine. Sleep in peace, my friend. And the dented figurine of the serpent god from the Withering Palace. Pray for blessing. All right. Cool. Get off this moon. How many ghosts down here? What was that? That was no ghost. I heard footsteps, mistress. Who is here? That thing didn't move on its own. No. Evidently it's made of wood, mistress. Good faith to you. I mean you no harm. There's someone here. Whoever has been here is still here. Oh! You don't eat me, ghost? Where the fuck did he come from? Stop, come back! How long has he been here? It's just a boy. You could hustle, Aaliyah. Oh, he did come back. Stay back, ghost. I'm the dread river pirate Amir. Hand over your robot, I'll run you through. Aren't you too young to be a pirate? Couldn't throw hands at boy. You're too tall to be a ghost. We'll see if you won't bleed all the same. Take this. Ow, you fucker. An excellent thwacking. Shut up, Six. Most pirates know how to wash behind their ears. Tell me what you're doing here. Beating you. Every hit will wear you. Okay. The spirit of fight. Six, I swear to God. Very well then. A fight's what you want. Oh, really, mistress? I knew it! I could tell you're a bloodthirsty ghost. Maybe. A ghost or not, you won't hit me like that. My God. Should I tell you what's written on this sword of mine? Pray for mercy. How about that? Is that supposed to scare me? This is for you. You fucking hit me in the face. Let's see. We're gonna faint left. Too slow, ghost. Straight forward. Like that. Ouch. Oh, we got him. Who are you? The last face you'll ever see. That's contact. Enough. God. And right. Straight forward. Back you go. Curse you. Wait left. Strike right. And you clear off this moon. Ouch. All right, ghost, I give in. Please, please don't hurt me. I'm not going to hurt you. See? You're very brave. But you don't need to be afraid of me. What about the other one? The other one looks more like a ghost. And it talks like a ghost, too. What's your name? Amir, I told you. You're not a very smart ghost, are you? What's yours? I'm Aaliyah. We're doing fucking Monkey Island insult sword fencing without the insult. Are you from Elbereth? I am. I was on Elbereth. There was a story, you see. A story about a cursed word. I'm sure you know lots of words you shouldn't. Bad word. They said to speak it aloud was death, so I spoke it. You're not dead. I did. I was. By the rivers, but I felt it. Coldness. My soul sailed the stars. Now here I am. Oh my god. He got hoppered here. The cat kiss gay is a hopper. I've used it myself. I haven't seen another person for so long. I hope you're real. We'll get you home. How long have you been here? Years and years. I lost count. I was a baby when I came here. How did you learn the word? Lots of people say they know it. I saw it written. Where are we? Here, follow me. You're new 6. Old 6, go throw yourself off the mountain. Do you know a man called Tapi? From Elbereth? No. Definitely not. May I activate the hopper now, mistress? Not just yet. I never examined down here. What's that? I really hope it's not a snake. Of course it isn't. It's a rope. Leading up to the next floor of this place. There might have been stairs here once. That's how I get up there. There's nothing up there, though. Long way down. I know. I like to pee off of here. It takes forever to splash. You don't worry about falling? I think about it sometimes. Anything in here? Find tapestries? Guess not. Yep, that's a boy. And how do you eat? One of the rooms has food in it. I eat that. How does the fruit stay fresh? I don't know. I think someone brings it, but I never saw them. You mean someone is keeping you here? I don't... No! No, I get it. I get it. Is there anyone else here? No. Or if there is, I did not see them. I get it. So, the Elbereth gate, the Cat Kiss gate, was able to hopper the kid here, right? Well, if the gate is controlled by the Vault God, the Vault God realized what happened, has been hoppering food to him. Work like it too. Stand selling goods. This one books, that one bread. People milling along the colonnade, browsing, talking. The air thick with shouts and haggling. Can you? Well, okay. Then that begs the question: Wouldn't the god, if the god had like wanted to take mercy on him, wouldn't he have hoppered him back? That, or there's an automated system. Oh, like an automated system that responds to that particular word. Thinking, Timor knows about this place, and this is what he meant about leaving to Elbereth. How did you get here? Did you hop? I was throwing them. See how far I could throw them. You don't think the buried god has anything to do with it? It might just be the gate. I like the sculpture you built. The dancer. You made it? Yes. I want to know more about the relationship between the Vault God and the gate. Something under here. Brass incense burner embossed with a wing design dating from ancient times? The base is an inscription, mistress. A very short one. Something my harvest? Lego my harvest? Oh, I have harvest wrong. Interesting. Wait, brass incense burner. I think this is actually fire. We'll have to go back to the phrase that that's from. Share or enjoy? I wish it would show me the other words with the 2 in front and the 1 in the back. The 3 are definitely light rays, but they also, like, as part of other words, they mean different things. I mean, if it was illuminate, it couldn't be illuminate my fire. That wouldn't make any sense. We have a word for light. Yeah, I think this means something else, honestly. This is the verb form. I mean, these are also... It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, I can put it in. I think that's right. Okay. Aaliyah likes it. The structure's really weird, though. To make the unknown extremely ancient site easier to find. You ready to go now? Don't hassle me. Shut up. This is to crack a jar. But it's stuck. Rubble on the inside, perhaps? I work for the university on Eox. I've never been to Eox. Shall I take you? No. I don't know who you are. I just want to go home. Yeah, it's sensible. A book! I love those. Pages are rotten through. I hate those. Just mulched and afraid binding. These are no better. So much moisture on this moon. Nothing paper could last. Eox isn't that special. The place is made by its people. Are they all robots on Eox? I did not check back here. I believe that I should. Oh, there's stuff. His drawings? You did these? They're not my first. I did every wall, every surface. Then washed it clean and started again. Whatever this place is not a workshop or an observatory. Not somewhere I expect to find a compass or whatever Toppy's thing is. Indeed, mistress. Tappy's object is a decorative trinket after all. Does the fruit grow here? No. It's waiting for me each morning. Someone doesn't want me to die. Not again, anyway. I wonder if we can get some answers to this when we go back to Elbereth. What's this one supposed to be? The old myth from Elbereth. You know, the one where the woman keeps a fish under her hat? Can't see it. It's not finished, that's all. There's no decent river to this place. Oh god, there's stairs. How big is this place? I might have gone through it a bit too fast. It appears to be a splintered water-bearer goddess figurine fashioned from crystal. It looks like it dates from ancient times. There's an inscription on the base. Hence your theory if it's a standing or a new shipment every day. Ooh. Gardens will. That's my translation for gardens is right now. Okay. Maybe I was right about that symbol being plants. Gardens will... Oh, God. These are so complicated. Part of live is at the very end. Part of best is in the middle. We know that the concentric squares have something to do with truth. Prosper. Those gardens will prosper work. This comes from the same site as the incense burn and the fragment of a pennant. Okay. Yes, we know. Marks in the woodwork. Just give me the inscriptions. Just give them to me. Inject them straight into my veins. Sell. I don't have that last one. Buy. You? Another long one, I'm sure it translates as sell. She's an intervention. She's addicted to words. Okay, so we got buy and sell right. That's good. So you're free basing inscriptions. Sell before you buy. I don't even need to look at anything. Sell before you buy. Locked. Try the short stem key. I wonder if this will fit. It fits! Hey! I'm so glad I traded for that key now. It's broken. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Roof must be falling in every time the ground gives way. Have we had any keys that actually work? Yes. Keys are not nearly so useful as they should be. That's honestly pretty disappointing. Like, that's... Like, I feel like you're violating a major rule of game design there. If you make a locked door, you put a key in the game, the key fits in the lock, and then the door still doesn't open. That's the Hopper Eye? People came in that way. Same as the Hopper in the Graveyard of the Emperors. There was a Hopper network between the moons. That never occurred to me. The ancients didn't need to sail around the nebula. At least to establish location. They had a Hopper network. Oh. Is my theory on Hoppers right? We're going to talk about major violations of game design when we talk about Cruelty Squad. Cruelty Squad has done really well, hasn't it? I saw a tweet about that today, marveling at how many, like, basic rules of game design it breaks, and yet it's really, really popular. Honestly amazing. How many places could the Serpent's Eye see? That's an interesting thought. The cratered moon is here. It's not quite in the middle of the nebula, but makes you wonder there are satellites or free-floating boulders with transit points. That could be. That could be. I mean, there's tons of rock out here in the nebula that we're not exploring. Is there a robot? Evidently. You must have been lonely. I don't know what you mean. I was dead. Very novel definition of the word dead. Fire pit. How do you light it? I don't know. The usual way, I suppose. I like that one. I found your fireplace. I didn't realize it was fresh. I don't make fires very often. Crumpled blanket. This is where you sleep? I've slept all over. Sometimes on the floor above. Sometimes I'm a fox and I sleep in the bushes. Here recently it's been cold. How do you light a fire? On one of the upper floors there's a wire in the walls. Sparks. You can catch the spark on a scrap of cloth, a bit of wood. But then you have to get it down again to where the wood is to burn. That was pretty tricky. Something written above the door. Art and stack cuts remind you of The Last Express. I can kind of see that. I never played much of The Last Express. Alright, so this should be... No. That's you. You are... You are heard here. Hopefully that confirms heard. Oh, no. Heard is wrong. Extremely similar to meat. Welcome? You're welcome here? You can read those marks? I didn't think anyone could. Like it's been chewed. Did it fall away brick by brick? Or did it all collapse at once? It was like that when I found it. I promise. Oh, I like this kid. Kid, 5 minutes ago you thought ghosts could bleed. I think the barrier for entry on your intelligence is high as 6's ability to be useful. Alright, I think we've gotten just about everything out of this place that we can. I think it's time to hop on home. Get back to the Nightingale. Mistress? Wait, what are you doing? I thought you had a ship. Hold my hand. Alright then. I'll trust you. I didn't mean to say the word. I didn't know. Be ready, mistress. A hopper accident merges us with the child. We become the dread pirate Aaliyah. Do we have any new solvable ones from that? 2 new ones. Painted symbols on the cratered moon. Nebulas are garden. Nebulas are garden. This is warp Nord. And on the serpent goddess. Buy and sell and be safe. Wow, so we just learned those and we just got them confirmed. Although I guess they're kind of obvious when you think about it. Never say Fnord. All right, I believe we'll take the kid back to Elbereth and then we'll end there. And then on Wednesday, we'll head to the ancient site. I'm wondering if the kid can tell us about the word. Now, this is my ship. What do you think? I think I should get a boat of my own. Pirates should have a boat. What's all that, anyway? Out there. That's the nebula. A bit of it, anyway. Cozy Grove is calling you. I still don't understand how you got out here. I understand how you got out here, but I'd like a few more details, if possible. I cursed. I spoke a forbidden word. I spoke it by the Cat Kiss Gate on Elbereth. The gate sent you here? See you later, house. Thanks for coming out. The gate is a hopper, mistress, but this boy traveled a lot further than one would expect from a hopper. It just took me and I found myself down there alone. How are you feeling? The same. I don't feel different. But if I've lost my soul, how would I know how I used to feel? Wait until you see the rivers. That'll get your soul going. We'll head back to Elbereth immediately. He's been away too long. Come on. Flight deck is up the ladder. You never get to see the flight deck. I suppose that's okay. We'll catch the ruins on the way. Like, I definitely want to hit this one. I feel like there might be one over here, too. We might make a couple loops. Ah, it's nothing now. Damn you. Fine. Oh, no, it puts us right at the mouth of this place. Actually, this ruin was empty. This one might have also been empty. The only thing out here might be the Dome Market Moon. I suppose we could really come back later if we really wanted to. It's an interesting trip. An interesting trip through the unknown. I wonder if this is going to be another roller coaster river. I wonder if we're in just like a weird, like, remote pocket of the nebula. Trade the kid for more inscriptions. Hey, Tappy, look what I found. In the Autobahn of space. Yes, we definitely are. By all the waters. Lady, this is amazing. Wow! What a fucking introduction to sailing the rivers. Hey, can we do another? I want to do another. Oh, this kid. Tabby, can you offer me anything for this unique and rare artifact I found at the theater? Lady, can I have a go? At flying? Okay, where do we end up? Okay, we're pretty much already there. I'm gonna go the wrong way because I want to. Dama Plays Games, hello! Good evening. How you doing? Whichever blue shells. This kid's totally gonna grow up to be a sky pirate. It's gonna all be because of us. Doesn't look difficult. Oh, Jesus, sit the hell down. Don't talk to me. To be a pirate, I need to learn. Amir's gonna be Balthier from Final Fantasy. There was some... What was that? I don't know what that was. All roads go around Eox. Let me go to the right. Oh, this category I got curious when you said I had like 20 viewers. I'm playing this for the first time. I'm really enjoying it. This kind of game is right up my alley. I love narrative games. The language puzzles, like deciphering the ancient language, is really, really cool. It's because Oddish plays good and everyone shitposts well. It's a perfect balance. Can I fly? No. Sit the hell down. My ship. Get your own. Can I learn how to sail? Of course I do. Tried staying on one moon. I'm not sure. I want to see the others. I'm not sure we need to be invoking the butthole god so soon. We don't even know if the butthole god approves of us. Learn by watching you. Oh, I wonder if the kid's gonna want to stay on the ship. When I first heard the description, I was like, oh, yes, I want to play that now, please. This is great. I would, and steal the ship for you later. Okay, at least he copped to it. We're pretty late into this, honestly, but it's got a really cool structure to it, where you sail these rivers around the nebula. You look for ancient ruins and sites, and then the artifacts that you find on them are covered in inscriptions. And you start to piece the language together by guessing at phrases and how they're broken up. And then
the
as
boy
you
stuck his nose up against the porthole and kept it there, staring out at the rivers.
then the more artifacts you find, they'll start to narrow down the locations of more hidden locations. I just said locations twice, and that's okay. And there's also tons of dialogue that you can trigger manually. You get those prompts at the bottom of the screen where it's like, do you want to ask a question? Do you want to make a statement? And so you can flesh out pretty much any part of the plot that you want just by triggering those. It's also very open. You can pretty much go where you want. You can wander the nebula. Thank you for the follow, by the way. You can wander the nebula. You can visit the major sites. You can go hunting for the hidden sites if you want. And apparently the story plays out differently depending on what you do. I'm sorry, Tom. I misunderstood. Played a few times is also up your alley. I got you. Sorry. Excuse me while I try and sell a game to you that you've already played multiple times. Sounds like a cross between the Outer Wilds and the Dig. You know what? Good comparison. The language translation and the Dig were actually a puzzle. Yeah, you know, that seems pretty fair. So what will we do with the boy? I'm not sure. Oh god. Timur might have an idea? No. Maybe? I don't know. I still don't know how I feel about Timur. Guy kind of creeps me out. To dig the game about the weird thing that... Yes! I only played a little bit of the Dig. I've always wanted to go back to it and finish it. Where exactly are we at the moment? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Just about there. The lad can be Gecko's cabin boy. We'll have to check with Gecko first, make sure he approves. It's just a universal experience with Timur. It's just, his relationship with Aaliyah is so weird. It's so weird. And, like, the conversations we have when you return to the bar don't really make it any better. Must have, okay, so the word you said must have told the Gates Hopper to send you that moon. So that moon was once directly connected to Elbarath. I mean, it seems like it would still be. Yeah, and still is. I want to know what that word is, but I don't know if we can cajole the kid into telling us what it was. Timur's relationship with Aaliyah is literally Woody Allen. Did get some good puzzles, but man, there were some brain hurters in there. I actually got the turtle puzzle the first time. I was pretty proud of that. Where Amir belongs, and however far I sail, these alleyways will always be my home. Stop complaining, Six. Shut up. Left all of our weapons behind on the ship. Don't want the gate to bar us again. That's the gate. I won't go there. It killed me once already. I won't go near it. You sure? Yeah, now that we're on Elbarath, we don't want to say it. It doesn't hate you. You didn't say the word. It wants to eat me. What if we go through together? You can hold my hand. No. All right, we'll try something else. Maybe we'll go to Timor's instead. I mean, yeah, if the kid doesn't want to go up into the city proper, we don't really have many options here. The turtle skeleton, the dig holds up pretty well. The puzzle design for that one's pretty dated, yeah. I definitely got hung up on another puzzle later. I think it was with the machine that moved the crystals. Does this kid have family? Can we hook him up with his family instead of Timor? I feel like that would maybe be a more reasonable, safer thing to do. Dude, Timor makes you yummier. Oh god, if Timor's his dad, that'd be something else. Ah, Aaliyah. And this is... Why now? Amir, isn't it? It's been what? Nearly a year? I don't know, Kisreth. Timor, what did you do? Me? Nothing. I know the people around here, that's all. He's the one. He's the one who sent me to the gate. What happened to you, boy? Where did you go? You wanted me to slip aboard a ship bound for Eox. But there was a robot, it carried me off again. It took me to the Cat Kiss gate, and then it said something to the gate. I don't remember what happened after that. But I died. Alright, you can tell me later. You can tell me about... Okay, I didn't... Okay. Sorry. Okay. There are no people on board at all, only robots. How many robots? Peace now. It doesn't matter anymore. Oh, it matters. Oh, it matters. Fuck another room. There might be some clothes. Go and tidy yourself up. Good faith to you, lady. Good faith. Yeah, but you, Timor, are going to explain a few things. I want to know why Amir was boarding ships. You really don't know, Aaliyah? It wasn't obvious to you as a child working here? It isn't apparent now? Where are you sending these children? Nowhere. I'm not a smuggler. They do little jobs for me. No one notices children on Elbereth. People ignore them like they were dogs. I look after them. But you don't keep them safe. Elbereth isn't safe. But they do better with me than without me. What do you teach them? I never sent you onto a ship. That's not what I fucking asked. You're too honest, too stubborn, even then. Aaliyah, a lot of people have worked for me. They grow up, some go rotten, others go their own way. This guy's dodging this question as hard as possible. You slipped away when I had a place for you here. What kind of place? I want us to look after all this when I'm gone. Someone who deserves it, someone I can trust. Brains and heart. Okay, we've... Okay, I think we've circled around to an old conversation. I think we had this conversation when we first met Timor. Elbereth relies on me, Aaliyah. They call me Kisreth, King of Thieves. Did you know that? But that's not the right name. I should be He Who Protects. You didn't protect Amir. And he's not the only one I've lost. Though he's the only one to come back. That doesn't change anything. There isn't enough food here, Aaliyah. There never has been. That's a simple fact. Without me, without my children, hungry people would set the slums on fire and try to eat the ashes. lucky that you get to profit from it. Can this place be better without a leader? Perhaps the leader should change every week. Only you could even think that, Aaliyah. That's why you should be running all this. No one else could grow up here and not realize what this place was. But you? You always see hope. Even when there is none. Guy is fucked. There's another way. There's a better way. There has to be. I'll find it. I believe you. See? Hope. The boy will be saved. No, he fucking won't! Your promise isn't worth shit! Oh my god. Should we leave now? Fuck, I don't know. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm not gonna leave yet. I think we're gonna end here for the night. And I'll decide what to do on Wednesday. Do you need to check in? Yes. Every time I come back past Elbereth, I'm gonna check in with Timur and make sure Amir's still alive. Make sure Amir still exists. How do people live here without giving up in despair? He sold that kid yet? God. There's a high note for us to end on, isn't there? That'd make it easier, wouldn't it? Too inconsiderate, just die off. Alright, hang on. Am I... Okay, we last saved just now. Okay. We'll stop here. Running low on food. Better check another kid in the teleport randomizer. God. Okay, well, on the bright side, we traveled to some new sites. We are learning a great deal more about the early eras of the nebula and the relationship between humans and robots. We're narrowing down the sites. Possible there's only 2 left. Because we haven't found any artifacts for anywhere else. We have so many more squiggle words. Yes, that's right. We're doing good on squiggly words. And then we found out just how fucked up Elbereth is. And we uncovered a child crime syndicate being run by Woody Timor after talking to Rolko's bejeweled butthole. Oh god, the Vault God. The Vault God is such an interesting twist. I really hope we get to learn. Well, I mean, if they're the god of the vault, we're obviously going to learn more about them when we get to the vault. So, but who knows when that'll be. We'll be back on this on Wednesday. I get what he's doing, why he's doing it. He didn't mean to send the kid to a random teleport. And how the heck did the robot know the word to send in the market? Using kids as thieves. Yeah, I mean, there's that risk. Using kids as thieves, you don't know what's going to happen to those kids. And apparently, one of the options is being doom teleported by the gate. Just knowing the location of the site is enough. We're gonna need a wellspring. Yeah, I'm hoping this next site we go to, the ancient site, is gonna shed some light on that. If it doesn't, we're gonna have to follow up on some other leads elsewhere in the nebula. But I think there's plenty more to do. How's this any surprise that they deal in slavery? It's not what Timor does is a stretch. I mean, I hate to say it, but like at least there's a system to their slavery. Like that woman was awful that we talked to, but you know, she's managing the people under her. Like Timor is just like, go find food, come back alive. Like I also don't know who's Uber grocerying food to the kid. Yeah, that's an interesting detail. I still think the Vault God might have something to do with it. Because the Vault God is obviously tapped into this Hopper network somehow. Since it was able to get us back to Elbereth. Also some Robin Hood in there, given how shitty Eox is to Elbereth. True, but... Alright, so anyway. Tomorrow night, as you all know, as I made it clear, the schedule has changed. Things have changed around here. We're now doing an even split between indie games on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and retro games on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Because I've been really loving doing retro games lately, and once a week just simply isn't enough, especially now that I've got like new hardware, new games, and all of that. So tomorrow night, we're going to be back on Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain, and we are going to be doing that every night, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday until we finish it. I've been informed on Discord that we may only have 2 streams of that left. There's an inscription in the peasant. Better siphon it out. Help me, kind sir. If that's the case, we'll have to see what we're going to do on Saturday then. But we may be finishing... Sounds like it's pretty likely we'll be finishing Blood Omen this week, which is pretty exciting. I've been enjoying that a lot. Break out the 90s shareware. I actually have some retro PC games I want to play too sometimes, so that'd be a good fit. So yeah, Blood Omen tomorrow night. Back on Heaven's Vault Wednesday. If you're here for Heaven's Vault, come back Wednesday. Thursday, Blood Omen. Friday is Community Night. And the community has selected Rogo, which is a super cutesy roguelike. I'm going to do some additional roguelikes thereafter, assuming Rogo doesn't tide us over for the entire 3 hours. And then Saturday, who knows? If we're not done with Blood Omen, we'll finish Blood Omen. Otherwise, probably NES something. Probably NES something. Have you heard of Other Side? No, I haven't, actually. Can't say that I have. Super NT time? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to alternate a bit. I'm going to go back to the NES. I want to do Clash of Demon Head. Clash of Demon... Not much what's Other Side with you. Clash of Demon Head is the next NES game I want to do. I've got it. I've wanted to play it like my entire life, and I've never had it. So, if we're free and clear on Saturday, we will either start Clash of Demon Head. We'll probably start Clash of Demon Head. Small outside chance of an NES variety night, but probably Clash of Demon Head. And then after Clash of Demon Head, we may go back to the Super NT. We may do Mario, we may do Zelda, we may do something else. Let's see if Kane Box Reaver win. All right, so let's see what's going on. Oh yes, Smokey. We will get to Carrier eventually. It's just you had the misfortune of sending me a physical game to play while I'm already in the middle of a physical game to play. And there's other stuff that I want to be doing too. So we'll do a couple NES games. We might throw an SNES game in there, and then we will do Carrier. Don't worry. That one is guaranteed. It's locked in. So just have to be a bit patient for that one. Super highlight? Never. Ever. Goddamn you, commercial, go away. I think... God, that's exactly what I come to Twitch for, is watch fucking commercials. All I want. All I need. Alright, I don't know exactly what he's up to, but we haven't raided Last Bosses in a while. He's doing Dark Souls something. So, you're lucky you don't have a Genesis. Stalin High. Oh my god. Alright, gang. Well, thank you so much for coming out. I feel like Heaven's Vault just gets better and better every time we play it. As I learn more about the world and about the story, and we get more twists and turns thrown in there, it just gets more and more exciting and interesting. So, pretty cool stuff. I'm glad y'all are enjoying it, and hopefully we'll enjoy even more of it on Wednesday, and hopefully I will see you then. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.